Welcome to SLS Impact Room, where every conversation creates impacts. Today's topic is on youth, hustle, and wealth. And here with me today is Mr. Ibuka. Please kindly introduce yourself more.
Okay, good afternoon. I'm Ibuka Mbagu, Chukwu Mbagu Joe Praise. A surveyor by profession, and I run an agricultural servicing company called Goshen Field Farms and Agricultural Services Limited. Here, and we specialize in agricultural productions, machineries, and supplies of agricultural products like palm oil, PKOs, and other condiments from agriculture and palm in general. So, and merchandise here, and we also do little real estate, agricultural real estate. So we are in everything more or less. Bring business with deal.
Nice. You're welcome to the podcast.
Thank you.
So, first question: is hustle culture helping Nigerian youths or burning them out?
Well, I think first of all, we'll look at the definition of hustle and what we call hustle in our own Nigerian context. So hustle comes in different forms. We have, is it legit? Is it not legit? I think that's the first thing we have to look at, because in Nigeria, the society we find ourselves today in Nigeria, it gives different definitions of things, one. And secondly, it has affected the mindset of our youths, our young people. So are you grinding are you burning your candle every day and on a legit hustle? You're building from nothing. Are you marketing a business? Are you starting from scratch? Or are you pressing laptop, doing the usuals? So what is your own hustle? That's the first thing. So now when we've known your hustle, then we now come back to the reality. Right? Is it burning out young people? Is it helping?
Is it helping them? So
in the society, monetarily, I think whichever hustle you are in, whether street level or legit hustle, it pays the bills on the street.
Okay.
When there is money in circulation, the market feels it, house rents are paid, businesses enjoy the benefit of the money wherever it comes from.
Okay.
So that's one side. We can say it's a positive side because we don't have a government or a system that gives us otherwise. So since there's no alternative, that is there. It doesn't mean I'm saying what is good or wrong. That's not the discussion. So coming back to if it's helping or not. So what mentality are we creating out of it is where the problem is. Now that's where the wrong side now comes in, because a lot of young people now in our society just feel like it's all about the streets. Let's make the money here. And we are creating a decayed environment because it affects everything. Many young guys don't have confidence. They can't even talk to ladies without showcasing
the money first,
because that's all they know. They just feel like that's what life starts and ends with. They feel that's why they can buy cars, and after 1 year they can't maintain the car anymore because there is no financial education. There is no proper understanding of money. Because when you have built money from scratch, you have built 10,000 to be 50,000 to be 100,000. You understand loss and profits. You understand the system of what they call delayed gratification. But when you just come out and your first hit comes out to be $20,000 and you've never made 100,000 or 1 million before, and you just make $20,000, you want to buy the latest car, you want to, that's why you see a lot of guys in our society live in houses where they pay 700,000 rent and they're driving cars of 30 million. That's one high scale of stupidity. You understand? It's crazy. It's very crazy, and it's very prevalent in our society. Even Lagos, people live in a house where they pay 2 million rent, and you see them driving cars worth hundreds of millions. Why? What's the reason? Why not investing rightly with that money? So I believe in two ways. We don't have the right hustling spirit in Nigeria. The hustle we understand is just let money come in. We don't understand delayed gratification. We don't understand the idea of compound interest. We don't understand the idea of building money. And we have an issue of what we call, a business mentor of mine taught me this, what we call the burden of ownership in Nigeria. We want to own everything. We don't know when it's time to own and when it's time not to own. You understand? So I believe there are things we should learn and understand before we control money. And a lot of young people in Nigeria don't understand it, and that's why we fall into the wrong place. I mean, I can tell hundreds of examples I know of young people that have seen huge sum of money and still amounted to nothing.
Yeah.
You understand?
So, okay, this brings the second question. Should young Nigerians focus on skills, savings, or investments first?
So, first of all, I think skills, at a starting point, before we started Goshen Field in 2021, I worked in the telecom sector right from when I was in school. I had a skill. I worked as a GIS analyst, and I worked on, in fact, one of the known projects I worked on was this fiber optic project in Lagos. Fiber to the homes was a government project. Fiber to the homes, fiber optics spread around Lagos. I was part of the GIS team that designed the routes, worked on the mapping. So I did an intensive training on that course. I got the skill. My boss then employed me on the IPNX. I worked on that project, and I went into freelancing. Wow. And I was earning in dollars. So I worked for some time, and when I started Goshen Field, I couldn't keep both sides. So I had to be paying some other Nigerians to be working. I earned in dollars.
Okay.
I paid them in naira to work for me. Then after some time, I couldn't keep up. I had to stop freelancing and focus on my business. So I earned the skill first.
Before any other thing.
The skill paid me. Good. Because you need to be able to pay the bills first.
Yeah.
That's what I tell every young person. Leave passion, focus on paying the bills.
The bills first.
Because when you have a roof over your head, you can eat.
You can eat, yeah.
You have a leverage, a platform to be able to build from there. You can't be hungry and pitching on people and you tell me you are building, you're investing. That's bullshit, that's rubbish. Pay the bills first. Get a skill that can do the needful.
Okay.
Then from there, you can now, I think you mentioned
saving, then invest. Oh, okay.
It's the same thing as starting a business also.
Okay.
But there has to be the bills, the most important needs have to be met first of all.
Okay.
Before any other thing. So its skill has to come first.
Okay.
For any other thing.
Wow, that's interesting. So why do many young people prefer trading to building businesses?
I think it's, first of all, it's because of wrong mindset. Trading is a cover. 95% of people that trades in want to know that in Nigeria will tell you comfortably they use it as a cover for dirty deals.
Oh, wow.
Money laundering, for their streets business.
Okay.
That's Yahoo, cards, all those stuff. I'm not saying this, I say this bluntly to everybody. I have guys who are on the street. I tell them clearly, I don't believe that, because a lot of people, you can't tell me that. Tell me you trade or you're trading or you do crypto, and I look at you, where's your fallback option? You don't have anything that brings the money. You don't have a business that you've run over the years that you say has given you a backbone of financial backbone, and you just tell me you're trading. Where's the money coming from? I have some friends, for a girl that come one time, just like, there's this guy she met, she wants to take the guy seriously, and that boy, he said he trades. I said so, and trades, and like, what else does he do?
What else?
Say he just trades. I said, how did he start trading?
How did he get the money?
Where did the money come from? You understand? So there is no smoke without a fire. Like, there's no fire. How do you say that? Yeah. So that's how it is. So there has to be something. Just like we talk about the skill, something has to pay the bills.
Yeah.
So if you can't explain the source, it is false.
It is false. Yeah.
So that's it. So it's. I think it's just a very straightforward thing. Yeah. There's no missing words.
Inside. Oh, okay. So thank you so much for that. So are side hustles a sign of ambition or economic failure? No. Like someone having a side hustle, you say, this is my side hustle.
We cannot say it's economic failure, because even the best economies of the world, people do have side hustles. In fact, side hustles have grown to be a lot of multi-billion-dollar corporations of the world. Wow. You understand? So side hustles is something that has always been. In fact, it even signifies a stable economy. Because if our economy was good, we shouldn't be working how we are working. This monthly pay system is messed up.
It's messed up.
If we have hourly systems of pay, one thing you understand is that you understand the value of time. So you can comfortably work 5 hours and take 5 hours for your business, for your side hustle. So when you put 5 hours here, 5 hours, you're paid compulsorily and completely for your 5 hours here,
Yeah.
and you give 5 hours to your business here, you see the value for the both of them. That's why you understand that it signifies a stable economy, a stable environment, not like what we have in Nigeria, where you have to do 9 to 5, and someone just tell you, I'm paying you 300,000 for the whole month. And when you break it down, you see how disgusting the pay is.
It's not going to sort out anything.
It won't do anything. So you can't even finish this and go and do your hustle, your side hustle. That's why we are. They say a lot of Nigerians live with mental health problems because we go through hell
just to make money.
You understand? There is no work-life balance. Even though we know at a stage in your life you don't think about work-life balance, but still, it signifies a stable economy, a stable environment more than it's probably a problem or not.
Okay. And what financial advice are Nigerian parents afraid to talk about?
What financial
advice are Nigerian parents afraid to talk about?
I think first of all, we talk about black tax. A lot of Nigerian parents grow up with the idea that they train you to earn from you later. So let me now relate it back to the question. Black tax in the sense that when you grow up as a child, as a young person, you need that financial freedom. You don't need the burden at the beginning stage of your. But a lot of parents know this truth. I tell them to tell you, my child, build. I've been working and hustling to train you all these years. I'm not too old to be able to not to still earn my own money.
Yes.
Let me give you the next 5-10 years.
Okay.
Let me not focus on what you are earning. It doesn't mean you can't do things for your parents.
Okay.
But the financial advice parents should be giving their children is don't think much about us for now. So far they are healthy enough to still keep doing what they've been doing over the years. Allow your children to be able to balance.
They shouldn't be like the retirement plan.
Yes. Allow them to be able to have that financial backbone to be able to assist you or support you, and also not live with that pressure or that burden. You understand?
Okay.
In fact, you should still be there to support them. So a lot of parents don't want to tell you what they should tell you because they feel like if they tell you the truth, you might cut down on what you should be giving them. They will not want to tell you about how most part of your earnings are likely to go to your savings.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they tell you truly and you have to cut so percentage of your savings out first of all, because it shouldn't come after you have, it should come before you spend. When you remove that, they know that the 0% of what they should be collecting from you will go. So a lot of parents in Nigeria don't give that information to their children because why? They are thinking more about themselves. What they will earn from you.
So giving birth to the child, like
you understand. like some people will look like, for example, I will use myself as an example. My mom likes money, truly.
Okay.
But one thing it did for us when we were all settling and coming up on our, because we all settled in early.
Okay.
I was on favor in all grace God did for me. I think I was less than 20, so I was 22 or 20 when I said I was doing my own stuff, business and everything. So we all started early. And my parents were not a burden on us.
Good.
They allowed us, in fact, they even invested in what I was doing when I had issues.
Okay.
Whenever there is an issue, my parents were always there. They will always castigate. Nigerian parents will castigate you too. Now they'll throw shades because they didn't feel like you started how they wanted you to
start. Yes.
But they supported, you understand? And they gave that room. It doesn't mean mom will not bill you, in and out, but you sit to that, you have that room, that leverage to be able to, think out of the box.
Yeah.
Build something and not think about the fact that you have to constantly be sending to them.
Yeah.
Even when there's a need, they feel like they can meet. They will not burden you with it. They will allow you that room. So if you have to now think about everything, sending half of what you have to them for their own sake, or because you feel like your child is already earning $1 million per month and you have to remember that you have to change your bag every 6 months, or you've been living on this particular standard of meal, you feel like you want to change it to the next standard because that's why you know that 1 million is not really big money per month, because when you finish cutting for everybody, what will remain will be nothing.
Nothing.
So parents should plan more for their retirement. and leave their children out
leave
of
their
it.
children out of it. Yeah.
So when your children have earned properly for a period of time and they've stabilized due to your advice, every reasonable child will come back to their parents. Like you will definitely, and every reasonable child, when they are building at that stage, they will still be doing things, buy gifts for their parents, maybe support the provisions for the house, and or support their younger siblings. That's another areas you can help your parents. Support your younger siblings. My elder brother supported me a lot. Support your younger siblings, and once that is gone, you've cut expenses for them already. So you'll be wise enough to do it, but not under the pressure of your parents. So the Nigerian parents can learn to balance that skill. That's the financial advice on its own, because it will build a lot of young people. If you remove that black tax from that pressure from a lot of young people, believe you me, a lot of young people will do very well.
Wow.
So
that's interesting. Thank you so much for your answers. I really appreciate, and thank you for coming. Okay? Yeah, you're welcome. See you next time.